All right, now we're back. Okay, that was fun.
I did see that. I didn't know that you were a big fan.
Big fan
I have
of Supply House.
supplyhouse.com. Yeah, I have
Yeah,
recently joined that bandwagon.
I saw on the video. Hey, before we talk about that, let's talk about the other thing, the customer service thing. Because let me tell you, you know, we had to sign up. I text you with a new phone. We had to sign up for phones. Phones is a nightmare. I don't know what the deal is with it, but you can't go to a store. Like if you go back in the day, let's say we go back 30, 40 years, there's like a salesman. That's his job. He's a professional salesman. Not like guys like, you need a new unit. Not that guy. I mean, the guy who knows what he's talking about. He's like, says, in your position, I think I'd suggest this or this. And they're intelligent. When you have a question, they will answer it. It's like going to Ace Hardware instead of Lowe's. It's like they know what the fittings actually are, as
And you
opposed to
can
Lowe's.
understand what they're saying.
Right. And they seem
Oh,
like they're
good.
intelligent. And,
Yeah.
and yet in Lowe's, they're like, I don't know. Let me call somebody. It's like, okay, that's all right. But so we go to the phone place now. It's like, don't go to the actual store. I said, but I want to purchase something. What should I do then? Order it online and we'll waive the activation fee. So, all right. So now we're like McDonald's. We're going to fill up our own drinks now instead of them filling them up for us. So, all right. Great. We get the phones in. Not happy with the phones. Of course, we couldn't see them because we weren't at the store. And then they say, well, we can take the phone and exchange it, but it's a $70 restocking fee.
No,
And it's like, let me ask you something, guy. It's like, if we're encouraged to not go physically to a location and then we dislike it because we weren't able to check it physically, well, maybe we could have done some more due diligence, but we didn't. You guys said not to go to the store. But then you charge us for it. This is not customer service any longer. This is just there's a bureaucracy at the company. It's like, well, this is our policy. Like, is there a demigod at the top of a mountain telling you guys about the policy and you can't change it? And that's what it is right there. And and so that's what I picture train as. That was the transition, the whole thing right there. I'm just kidding. I don't know what train's like. But you were talking about customer service, so now you tell a story.
well,
It's like you're reading instead. It's like you're reading chat stuff.
oh, I was looking at that because I didn't like it, and I wish if I was a moderator, I would have already like spanked them and put them in timeout. But you just let
We don't
them.
have moderators.
Don't
We
feed the trolls, man. Don't. Steve Lav taught me that. Don't feed the trolls.
it
He
really
just ignores
it
them.
really don't matter no more. I mean, trolls don't matter. They can say the worst stuff in the world. It means nothing.
Sometimes
Uh,
they're funny though.
that's what I'm saying. If you get
Yeah,
them to go away, then you don't get to hear the fun stuff.
right.
Like, how am I
Sometimes
supposed
they're
to know I
funny.
am a failure unless a troll lets me know? I can't see that for myself. It's too hard to see from the inside.
But Train is joining the ranks with Chick-fil-A. Everybody. You pull up to the drive-through. Are you using the app today, or do I have to work? That's what
Every
they're
time. Yeah.
saying. No, I'm not using the app. I'm on the phone. I'm busy. Shut up and take my order, and I'll be nice and pay and leave. But
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't think it ought to be like that. And so they take away the customer service department and they want you to use this app. They want you to do all your own work, do all your own matchups. They don't give you the AHRI number anymore. I mean, when you know people and you got friends, you can still call through the back door and reach them and get them to place the order for you while you're driving down the road. But they have less and less of those available, so you're sitting on hold. And let me tell you something, hold is torture. They play this generic version of Simple Man,
It's so
and
funny.
yeah, it's absolutely that song, but it's changed just enough to get out of the legalities of it, whatever. And they play it loud, so you certainly can't like call them up, sit the phone on your desk, and try to multitask while this annoying sound is going on. And if you turn it down, you won't know they answered.
Yeah. Right.
It's
You have to
just
listen to it.
and it's just really annoying. It really is.
I
And
can
then
hear it.
they push you to buy supplies, push you to buy from their store, which I would do if they would get into the supply business, but they're not in it because you can't call that particular, you can only call a call center. And the next one that picks up in Kalamazoo, wherever, that's who you talk to. Yes, but we can see the stock everywhere. Well, I don't want to see the stock everywhere. I want to talk to the guy that I know that's going to put his hands on it so that I know, my employee that's already on the way there can go left or right here. Just It's
Yeah.
kind of like a musician, though they have to answer the phone to tell me if they got a 50-cent item in stock, or it's going to cost me $100 to drive all the way there and then send her somewhere else because they didn't have it. Just
Right.
like the musician, he takes his $5,000 set of drums and packs it in his $700 car and goes and plays a $50 gig. And
Yeah, that's
that's
about right.
reality.
So that happens a lot now where you call in, you can't talk to the guys at the counter any longer.
Well, not that specific counter that you want to call. You're going to get any counter that picks up in the region, not Kalamazoo.
Oh,
Not
gosh.
Kalamazoo, but they say, well, this is for you so that somebody that's busy, somebody that's not busy. And I said, no, it's not. It's so that you can have less people on the payroll and somebody can catch the phone, and everything is so automated. And, man, I'm 35 years into it. They're not going to listen to me. I'll be gone by the time they make another change, and it'll probably still be for the worse, but